Welcome students to this another lecture of unit number 6 and point number 6.3. Name of this point is passenger comfort and safety. As you can see in this picture, three important safety devices that we will repeat again. One is called as a seat belt, another is a airbag, and after that collapsible steering column. We have seen the function of airbags in emerging trends in mechanical engineering also, but here also it is again repeated. So in short, we are going to repeat it. Let us start. What are the learning outcome of this particular point? First we will learn function and requirement of passenger safety system. After that, features of airbags, seat belts and collapsible steering column. So automobile safety is the study and practice of design cars, construction and equipment and regulation to minimize the occurrence and consequence of traffic collisions. Minimize the occurrence and consequence of traffic collisions, we need the automobile safety devices. Passenger safety occupies a prime spot in automobile sector today. Stakeholders across the automobile value chain acknowledge the importance of passenger or occupant safety and are constantly upgrading their offerings to provide safety technologies that will protect passengers and pedestrians. Proactive policy implementation and consumer awareness has played a key role in making automotive safety system popular. However, the penetration of these life-saving technologies differs from country to country. Active safety systems, as the term suggests, play a preventive role in mitigating crashes and accidents by providing advance warning or by providing the driver with additional assistance in steering, controlling the vehicle. So there are two systems, active system and passive safety system. Examples of active safety systems are head-up display HUD, anti-lock braking system, electronic stability control ESC, tire pressure monitoring system TPMS, lane departure warning system, adaptive cruise control, driver monitoring system, blind spot detection and night vision system are common active safety system. And passive safety system play a role in limiting or containing the damage or injuries caused to the driver or passengers and pedestrians in event of crash or accident. Airbags, seat belts, whiplash protection system, these are some of the passive safety systems developed in the vehicle these days. So these are some of another passenger safety systems: airbag, seat belts, headrest, collapsible steering, child lock, door reinforcement, 3-stage bumper, and car designing and material used at the time of manufacturing. So let us start with the airbag. An airbag is an automotive safety restraint system for an occupant as well as passengers. The system consists of flexible fabric envelope or cushion designed to inflate rapidly during an automobile collision. A safety device used in the wheelers to avoid the head and chest injuries from the collision by providing the cushion between the occupants. What are the purpose of this device? To protect occupants during a crash and provide protection to their bodies when they strike interior objects such as the steering wheel or a window. To protect the head and upper body from the hitting to steering wheel compared to seat belt alone. Airbag have reduced death by 28%, serious injury by 29% and hospitalization by 24%. These are some of the facts which are found after installing the airbags. These are the fundamental characteristics required by the airbags. The airbag should have high bursting strength. The airbag should be of good fire, we can say here retardancy. It should be lightweight also. It should be compact folding ability. It should be of low cost. It should have reduced screen abrasion, means it should provide the softness. It should have high tear propagation resistance. It should provide resistance against aging. It should have defined dimensional stability, air seal stability, that is low air permeability. It should have good coating adhesion and good fog resistance. So these are some of the characteristics that airbag should have. And this is a picture how airbag opens in 3 steps: the starting stage, and after a collision how it is inflating in front of the driver. In this picture you can see this. So this is a picture in which the mechanism of airbags you can see in the left hand side figure and the right hand side figure. In the left hand side figure you will see here the components. At the start you will see there is a crash sensor, there is a control unit, there is an inflator and the airbag. So after striking, the sensor works, it gives the signal to the control unit and inflation starts of the airbags. So this way we can have an idea how airbag works. So the airbag system consists of an airbag module, crash sensors, a diagnostic monitoring unit, a steering wheel connecting coil and an indicator lamp. An airbag module has three main parts: the airbag, the inflator and propellant. The driver's side airbag material is a heat shield coating to protect the fabric from scorching, especially near the inflator assembly during the deployment. Talcum powder or cornstarch is also used to coat the airbag. Either substance prevents the fabric from sticking together and makes it easier to assemble. The propellant in the form of black pellets is a primary sodium azide combined with the oxidizer and is typically located inside the inflator canister between the filter assembly and the initiator. So let us see the working of the airbag in a frontal collision equivalent to hitting a solid barrier at 9 miles per hour, that is 14.48 kilometers per hour. The crash sensors located in the front of the car detect the sudden deceleration and send a signal, electrical signal to signal activating an initiator, sometimes called igniter or squib. So like a light bulb, an initiator contains a thin wire that heats up and penetrates the propellant chamber. This causes the propellant principally sodium azide to undergo rapid chemical reaction, which is called as a pyrotechnic chain. Thus the harmless N2 gas so produced fills the airbag. So here you will get the nitrogen gas that is filled inside the airbag. The gas inflates the nylon bag in less than 1/12 of the second by opening its plastic module cover and in front of the occupant. The occupant contains the bag. The N2 gas is vented through the openings in the back of the bag. The bag is fully inflated for only of second, 1/10 second, and is nearly deflated by 3/10 of the second after impact. Talcum powder or cornstarch is used to line the inside of the airbag and is released from the airbag as it is opened. So next component is seat belt. Seat belts are your best protection in crash. They are designed so that the forces in crash are absorbed by the strongest area of your body, the bones of your hips, shoulders and chest. They keep you in place so that your hand, face and chest are less likely to strike the windshield, dashboard, other vehicle interiors or other passengers. They also keep you from being thrown out of the vehicle. So this is a picture you will see when the crash happens and how seat belts works. The picture illustrates when what can happen in an accident. Your car stops, but you keep on going at the same speed you were traveling until you hit the dashboard or windshield. At 30 meters per hour, this is like a hitting the ground from the top of the 3-story building. If you were struck from the side, the impact could push you back and forth across the seat. Belts and straps keeps you in the better position to control the car. So this way you are protected with the help of this seat belt. So what are the requirements? So seat belt are anchored in a vehicle to avoid collision with the internal structures. It is an important safety device in vehicle to avoid scratching. It made with a soft material. The provisions of seat belt is an essential condition for the approval of vehicle to be registered now. So these are the components of the seat belt. You will see the first component is the belt, second component is nothing but the so here you can see the belt, then the latch is there. After that, third component you can see the controller. So this way these are the three important components of the seat belts. So what are the advantage we get? The seat belt reduces the chance of traffic related fatalities by 45%. In many cases, wearing seat belt prevents ejection from the vehicle. Seat belt wearing minimizes the body's contact with the interior of the car, resulting in fewer injury, and seat belts spread the force of impact over large parts of the body, reducing severity of injuries. Next safety device is collapsible steering column. Let us see the working. The collapsible steering column is a type of advanced steering column. It is a part of passive safety system in a car. Most passenger vehicles commonly employed the collapsible version instead of regular steering column. It is also known as energy absorbing steering column. Engineers invented it to reduce the risk of injuries occurring to the driver in case of frontal impacts. The function of a typical steering column is to transfer the motion of steering wheel to the ground wheels of the vehicle. It does this through a steering gearbox and respective linkages. This already we have seen how steering system works. The earlier generation of vehicles used a solid shaft in the steering column. Even though it served the purpose well, it had a drawback in terms of safety threat. So this is a sketch. You can see the collapsible steering column. The engineers conducted several studies on the subject. In case such a vehicle confronts a severe frontal impact, then solid rod steering column hurts the head and rib cage of the driver. Thus, it elevates the severity of injuries. This is the main reason why automotive engineers invented the collapsible steering column. They protect the drivers from possible injuries. So, what is this collapsible steering column? From the structural point of view, the collapsible column has a tube within tube type of structure. So here you can see in this picture tube within tube type of structure of the steering column. It consists of hollow tubes of steel fitted into each other with the help of special bearing and sealing. When the vehicle meets a frontal impact of a severe intensity, this tube structure collapses and absorbs the energy of impact. Thus, it is considerably reduces the risk of damage to the driver's body. So this way you can see in this picture the impact of which is there on normal steering column, and when there is a collapsible steering column, then we can see the absorption of the energy of the impact. So watch this figure carefully, you can have an idea how the collapsible steering column will work. So these are some of the references for your more information. Thank you.